And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the East Carolina Pirates offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle. It's Milner. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys
turning it on. Finds his man. It's Meyer. At the 20. Running free. Going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, it's Hodge. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Myers. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in an empty set. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Wide open downfield. There he goes to the left. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 32-yard line. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Pirates are flying down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now on the move.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tennessee!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. There he goes. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because
he's loose. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Purple Pirates. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the top. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Knight. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. The sure hand, it's Meyer. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Hey, quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Right down the boulevard. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll run it on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Hodge. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, ECU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown ball! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz for it. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Back to throw, it's Hodge. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Pirates. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they make big plays for them.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Bring in the heat. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Toss to the outside. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Pirates decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And the Pirates will give it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Myers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here throw. It's Knight. That's caught. It's Meyer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, East Carolina. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Pocket breaking down. At the 40, there he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Meyer. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot going.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big
touchdown Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to pass. It's Hodge. Makes the catch. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Pirates are in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to...
Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The RPO, it's complete. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch and run for 6. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Caught in the backfield. It's Milner. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Hodge. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Pirates will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him. You know it's a long game.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, Next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! The extra point here would tie the game.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time. They had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He's looking deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. Oh, what a move. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, running back on the move.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wants to throw. It's Knight. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. Here's a heat. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Got room on the return. Finally brought down the run of play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close. Tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives in between the uprights. And they regain the lead. And for a quick update let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Iowa State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So here is the Tennessee offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's... And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to pass, it's Hodge. Just a little off. Incomplete. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability, and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ball.
He stopped right there, short of the first down in this defense, trying to preserve the lead. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hodge. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Looking for room at the 30. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, ECU! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this fight.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Under fire. Finds his man down the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield, it's Knight. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big...
Brings it in down the left side. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Last chance coming up. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a...